Most of us don't cook eggplants at home because the recipes are overly complicated. It usually involves deep frying or frying with a lot of oil. And that is something we as home cooks do not do. In this video, I'll show you an easier way to cook eggplants in garlic sauce that's just as tasty. It takes a fraction of the time and effort. Here is what you need for this dish. Eggplants. These are long Asian eggplants. The Western eggplants are a lot rounder and shorter. Asian eggplants are milder in taste, sweeter, less bitter, and they have a thinner layer of skin. When you're buying eggplants, choose those that are firm and slightly springy, not too soft or too mushy. Look for a vibrant, deep purple color with no signs of dark spots or discoloration. The skin should be smooth and shiny and not wrinkled or dull. You will also need some salt and white vinegar. I'm using minced pork here, but you can use minced chicken or beef for this dish. We will also need some garlic and ginger. I have grated my garlic in a microplane, but you can chop it finely as well. I've also grated the ginger. You can dice it finely as well. Green onions, separated into its white and green parts. And broad bean paste, or jiang. First, in a bowl of water, add in some salt and white vinegar. Stir to dissolve the salt. Remove the top of the eggplant and cut the eggplant in half lengthwise. I'm cutting my eggplants into quarters as these eggplants are huge. Then, cut the eggplants into sections. Soak the eggplant in the bowl of water. The reason for doing this is to prevent the eggplant from oxidizing and becoming brown. Set this aside while we prepare the other ingredients. For the sauce, in some water, add in light soy sauce, dark vinegar, sugar, and salt. We will also need some cornstarch slurry. We do this by combining 2 teaspoons of corn flour with 2 tablespoons of water. Stir it well till the corn flour dissolves. To fry, put your pan over a medium heat. When the pan is hot, add in the oil. And when the oil is hot, add in your minced pork. You can also use ground chicken or beef here instead. Break up the pork as you fry. Fry the pork till it's no longer pink. Then, add in your broad bean paste or jiang. Your grated ginger and garlic. The white parts of your green onion. Fry them till they are fragrant. This should take about a minute or so. Next, drain the water from the eggplant. Add in your eggplant and your sauce. Give all this a toss and bring the sauce to a boil. Lower the heat to a simmer, then cover. We'll let the steam develop in the wok to cook the eggplants. This should take about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how tender you want your eggplants to be. This is the part of the process where you save a lot of time and effort. Instead of pre-cooking your eggplants by deep frying or steaming it, we are saving a lot of time and effort by letting it steam and braise in the sauce. While you're letting it cook, make sure you check and ensure that the sauce has not dried up. I had to top up the water in the pan a couple of times. After 20 minutes, check the eggplants to make sure that they are tender enough. If they are not tender enough, boil them some more. Again, make sure that you have enough liquid in the pan. If not, add more water. If the eggplants are tender enough, but you have too much sauce in the pan, just turn up the heat and let it boil uncovered to reduce the sauce. Add in the green parts of the green onions. Next, give the cornstarch a good stir, as the corn flour would have settled down at the bottom of the bowl by now. Pour about half of the cornstarch slurry into the pan. Give all this a good mix. The sauce should thicken up within a few seconds. If the sauce is not thick enough, add the rest of your cornstarch slurry. So, by cutting out the deep frying and steaming, you save a lot of time and effort. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping me make more videos like this. And don't forget to check out my other quick and easy recipes that YouTube thinks you should be watching. I'll see you in my next video.